In a unique partnership between the University of Michigan and Michigan State University, Michigan Sea Grant combines some of the best minds in the state to protect and research the cherished bodies of fresh water.
Universities do good work, and how does that good work move into society? How does the insights from research move into society? How do we help people and communities and others decide on ways that they manage the environment? I think having interpreters that understand both the science side of the equation, where knowledge came from, and how that then moves into action, into either policy action on the state side or into human action, communities. I think those are important interpreters.
The National Sea Grant College Program is a network of 33 programs and is funded by the U.S. Department of Commerce and NOAA, matched by state resources.
So Sea Grant kind of arose from the land-grant model of colleges where every state had a land-grant university that dealt with mainly agriculture, but really all uses of the land and trying to sustain the uses of the land. So Sea Grant came from that model, developed along the coast, but also in the Great Lakes. And as a result, we have extension educators, just like land-grant colleges do. We have research that we support.
Sea Grant's work can be broken into 4 parts, where we have accomplished amazing projects with a lot of partners. A lot of partners. In order to make sure 1/5 of the world's fresh water is being used the best way sustainably, economically, and for recreation.
Helps stakeholders identify what information is relevant for the decisions, for the issues that they're working on, and how to use that information to consider and expand and choose policy options that would be consistent with what their goals are. In Michigan, we have 4 focus areas that we organize our activities around. They're healthy coastal ecosystems.
For example, the Reef Restoration Project in the Detroit and St. Clair River. Much of the spawning reefs for lake sturgeon and other native fish were destroyed due to the construction of shipping channels, leading to massive population declines.
We're actually creating a little micro environment right out here in the middle of the river. It's away from predators.
Resilient communities and economies.
Michigan Sea Grant captured this goal with its award-winning Sustainable Small Harbors project, where they help small waterfront communities that don't have ideal funding to envision and create a plan to make their waterfronts more environmentally, socially, and financially sustainable.
Sustainable fisheries and aquaculture.
Aquaculture is the fastest growing segment of agriculture, and Michigan Sea Grant works with those in the industry to continue to raise fish to feed a growing population and offer a more sustainable option than pork or beef.
Well, truthfully, the reason why I started this is because I went to a presentation that Sea Grants had put on, and it was titled The Future of Great Lakes Fisheries. But what I gleaned out of that was that the important part wasn't the future of the Great Lakes fisheries, it was the importance of aquaculture in the future.
And environmental literacy and workforce development.
Michigan Sea Grant worked as a major partner at the Lake Huron Place-Based Education Summer Teacher Institute in Alpena, Michigan, where 20 teachers from all over the state came to develop a better understanding of Great Lakes literacy, discover how to build strong partnerships between the school and the surrounding community, and participate in hands-on projects that they can use in the classroom to inspire students to become good stewards themselves. As an honest broker and a part of the Michigan State University Extension Program, Michigan Sea Grant will continue to support the Great Lakes and educate those around them with science-based research to show proudly why Michigan is the Great Lakes state.